Key.study helped me to focus right away. It's all about step-by-step complex approach, and it's very hard to build it yourself. Great English, of course, great mentors and study advisors. It helped me to get into Harvard internship, which means like 2% of people get into it. If I could do that, then you could do that too. First and foremost is quality education. In my country, my major is not taught on a high level, so I was thinking about studying abroad. And then I found out that networking in other countries is the best, and I want to network with people even more than receive education, because networking in quality education, and not only theory that is taught in my country, but also practical skills like internships are available in the universities abroad, so Key.study mentioned that, and I was like, I'm all in. I got acquainted with institutions all around the world thanks to Key.study, and choose the one that interests me the most. I believe that if I stay in my country, I would not leave my comfort zone and have the ability to grow in my sphere. But if I study abroad, I will have the ability 10x more to my productivity and ability to speak with new people and to grow my business even further, not only in my country. I've started my preparation a bunch of years ago when I found out about Study Academy. It's a part of Key.study where you have the ability to learn English very well. And I've learned it the way that right now, even though I'm not in university yet, I got into Harvard internship. And it's not only ability to know general English, because general English and academic English is very different, and people usually frustrate and think that it's one thing, but actually it's absolutely different. And I'm super grateful for Key.study that I had the ability to learn this academic English, and now I can read academic newspapers, write researches, and whatever university I choose in any country of the world, it will always be a great professor in this university with whom I can write a research, and thanks to the fact that I know English on academic level, I can write it. And for example, I went to France where I had to write a resolution, and if I studied only general English, I would be like, hi guys, let's write a resolution. But when in reality, you have to write it super academically, like all guests, dear la la la, and like write it this way. So you have to know how to write emails, how to do that all. So I believe that it's about complex approach. So if I only go and volunteer, but don't learn English, don't learn academic English, do not prepare for IELTS, I would not have the ability to study in my dream university, because it's all about step-by-step complex approach, and it's very hard to build it yourself. Even though I know how to do it, I still have chosen to prepare with Key.study, because they know how to do it. They know how to not miss any deadline and how to not miss any opportunities that will help me get into my dream university. What was my main point that led me to my goal? Great English, of course. It's the most important thing. Great mentors and study advisors that I've been speaking with in Key.study, they supported me a lot. And if you're doing it all yourself, you just sometimes receive FOMO, which means fear of missing out, when you have a lot of opportunities, but you don't know what right opportunity is better to approach. And sometimes you have to focus. And Key.study helped me to focus right away on my IELTS preparation, focus on my academic preparation, and then build my profile to get into the university. So have like some volunteering experience, have some projects that I should build that would be great for my CV. So it's about complex approach again, and it's about focus. So if you're doing it by yourself, you cannot focus. You feel like you focus a lot on things you like. But for example, I don't like writing essays. To be honest, I have to write them a lot, because if you want to get into great university, you have to write essays. And Key.study group and mentors helped me to understand how to write a great essay and practice it, because if not Key.study, I would not write these essays because I hate it, to be honest. But now I'm super grateful because it helped me to get into Harvard internship, which means like 2% of people get into it. And thanks to my essays, thanks to my great English, thanks to my, I don't know, I think this activeness of doing a lot of projects that will help me get into the university led me to this. At first, of course, complex approach, and believe in yourself, understand what you need to do, your steps, because if you're doing it alone, it would be really hard to understand what you have to do and do things you don't like writing essays, for example. So try to do things you don't like with people that will make it super easy and super interesting to learn. For example, like Key.study made it the way now I like writing essays. And I would also recommend to focus, to read the book called Essentialism maybe, and focus on things that are right for you. Search for opportunities, talk with your mentors, just go right away, step by step, study step by step, prepare for IELTS, write these essays. You will do it all. Everyone goes through it. A lot of students at Key.study helped. And now the students are studying in their dream universities and doing what they like. So if they could do that, if I could do that and got into these Harvard opportunities, then you could do that too.